My name is Bárbara Maia. Welcome to Sciences News. Today's Sciences News is special because we talk about the anniversary of CePOF, the Center for Research in Optics and Photonics. Recently, the CePOF completed 22 years of existence, accumulating over the years research with international highlights, technological innovation applied for the benefits of society, and production of scientific dissemination that facilitates access to content previously restricted to universities. CePOF is a Center for Research, Innovation and Dissemination, a REIT center, shortened as CEPID in Portuguese. It was created in the year 2000 by FAPESP and has guided its effort towards the development of basic and applied science, the promotion of technology advances, inter- and multidisciplinary collaboration with universities and research centers, both in Brazil and abroad, in addition to bring the university and civil society close together through collaborating with private companies and scientific dissemination to society, especially to schools. CePOF has always valued the three pillars of a REIT center. In the pillar of research and innovation, CePOF has been continuously recognized for its competence, dynamism, and innovativity spirit in developing countless important scientific projects, having distinguished itself nationally and internationally for its work in fighting COVID-19, and later in the recovery of patients with sequelae caused by the disease, all through protocols and equipment developed in supported laboratories. CePOF stands out with three well-defined research fields: atomic and molecular physics, biophotonics, and plasmonic and nanophotonics. From these, hundreds of research projects have been derived, with publications in renowned papers and presented at important conferences, both in Brazil and in other countries around the world. It is also worth mentioning the important partnership made by CePOF with relevant researchers, such as the most recent Physics Nobel Prize winner Alain Aspect. CePOF has pioneered study of out-of-equilibrium quantum systems, especially quantum turbulence in trapped superfluids. The studies in cold atoms put Brazil on the world map of low-temperature quantum system physics. The knowledge concerning atomic physics allowed the construction of the Brazilian atomic clock, placing the country among those few countries investing in scientific metrology of time and frequency. Thanks to this laboratory, Brazil has finally produced unprecedented work in metrology, such as the proposal for a compact cold atom clock, recognized as a relevant scientific project. In applied physics, CePOF has promoted the construction of an excellent structure to perform nanofabrication. These structures allow for the demonstration of new effects that enable the development of biosensors and quantum studies for the interaction of radiation with microscopic structures. The development of the biophotonics has contributed to the understanding of how, in fact, light can interfere with the metabolism of living things. Such investigations helped advance of the use of biophotonics and the proposal of new therapeutic techniques for various diseases. CePOF is also a world pioneer in demonstrating the use of photodynamic action in the control of fungicide-resistant fungi and antibiotic-resistant microorganisms. Many of the innovations produced by CePOF research today are available in hospitals and medical centers throughout the country. A highlight is the photodynamic unit, present at Santa Casa de Misericórdia de São Carlos, de São Carlos Public Hospital, with the permanent presence of CePOF's researchers, allowing patients access to state-of-the-art treatment to the entire population free of charge. The roles of Professor Dr. Vanderlei Banhato, coordinator of CePOF during the inauguration of the photodynamic unit, well represent the importance of this action in bringing the university close to the general population. He says, the installation of this equipment at Santa Casa brings together the interaction between the various research teams from CePOF and reaffirms our guidelines concerning performing science and innovation with social responsibility. This means that actions like this provide those who work with science the possibility to put innovation in practice, with direct benefits to society. Science paid by the people should have a possible direct return to the people. Regarding outreach, several events and projects have been promoted over these 20 years, such as science fairs, the creation of educational kits, workshops and symposiums, programs with collaboration with the City of São Paulo school boards, public shows and exhibitions. CePOF even has its very own television channel broadcasting scientific content 24 hours a day, besides a YouTube channel with thousands of subscribers and active social networks. The events in partnership with the schools provide the students from the public networks of São Carlos and municipalities the opportunity to deepen their knowledge in physics and applied science, which materialize in projects created and defended by themselves during exhibitions at the Science and Technology Fair. In addition, they are able to participate in seminars and workshops with fun and didactic scientific practice throughout the Semótica, the Optics Week, intensifying their interest in the subject. Both events have been held yearly for almost 20 years, become part of the region annual agenda. In addition, the CePOF channel on YouTube grows continually year after year. There are thousands of subscribers who seek for freely available classes taught by professors who are references in their respective areas, as well as didactic video and accessible language, which enable even those who have privileged knowledge in physics, chemistry, math, and other disciplines, the understanding of advanced contents and cutting-edge research. None of this would be possible without the hundreds of collaborators, including researchers, technicians, administrative staff, and graduate students who actively participate in conducting the research, producing the innovation available to the population, and dissemination then through CePOF's communication channels. Let's celebrate CePOF for its 22 years. May CePOF continue producing more outstanding research, more relevant innovation, and more detective programs which will teach us about optics, physics, science, and all their applications. Want to know more about CePOF news? Then don't miss the next Sciences News.